Hey, it's Mark here, and welcome to the next edition of the Employee Survival Guide, where I tell you, as always, what your employer does definitely not want you to know about, and a lot more. Hey, it's Mark. Hey, welcome to the next edition of the Employee Survival Guide, where I tell you all the things your employer does not want to tell you, and then more. Today's topic is the employee legal help, when and how to get it without getting fired. Here's the hard truth. HR is not your friend. Their job is to protect the company. The moment you have a real problem, like discrimination, retaliation, unpaid wages, or a shady severance offer, you need employee legal help from someone who only represents employees, like myself. When should you call? Well, right after the first serious incident, not after you've been fired, of course. Early consultation often stops the problem before they explode and gives you leverage in negotiations. But more importantly, maybe you can get information that will help you beyond these podcast episodes, beyond the blog articles we write. The more you know, the more you can stop something from getting worse. Because we don't want you to get fired. We don't want you to have to call our office and engage an attorney and spend money. The whole idea about the podcast is to educate yourself so you can stop things, see them before they come, and navigate around them. Entering negotiations with the employer, it really only means one. It's the exit door out of your job, and you really want to prevent that from happening. What good employee legal help actually does? Number one, review your employment contracts and severance agreements line by line. We catch non-competes and one-sided releases every week. Two, we tell you exactly what claims you have and what they're worth. And we also tell you if you don't have any claims, because that does happen and people don't understand that. You may think your employer is doing something illegally, but until you pass it through an employment attorney, you won't really know. Number three, coaches. We coach you through negotiations, conversations with HR so you don't actually accidentally waive your rights. It's important to be educated. We work behind the scenes with employees all the time. Definitely want to hire an attorney, employment attorney, to do that if you can work with an attorney in the blind behind HR. You don't need to tell the company you have an attorney. There's no legal right or obligation to tell them. It's you against them, remember? We negotiate better severance, often thousands of dollars more than the first offer made by the employer. That's because when you negotiate yourself, HR and the company, they can see that you don't have an attorney, an employment attorney in particular, and so they will negotiate downward. Having an employment attorney helps you increase the dollar figure. Again, before you file a complaint in court, you don't ever want to try to do that. We take you to the court steps before you file and see if you can have a negotiation. If not, then you decide yourself whether you want to file a complaint. And we're ready to do that. We build your cases for that purpose. And that's what a good employment lawyer does. The biggest mistake employees make, Googling and guessing, or signing something because they said I have to under pressure. You generally have review periods of 21 days to 45 days. Use them. I can say something about AI. Be careful. It's not your friend. A lot of people are doing that these days, trying to figure out their cases. A lot of hallucinations by AI. We see a lot of information thrown at us. Technically, just so you know, we don't accept cases where people are going to use AI after they engage us because their information is not protected when they go on an AI chat and share their information. It's essentially a divulging of the attorney-client privilege with a third party, in this case, the AI bot. If you're facing any of these situations I've discussed above, hostile environment, sudden write-ups after complaining, or termination that doesn't add up, and you need employee legal help, please contact us today at capclaw.com. As always, enjoy being in service. Thank you. If you like the Employee Survival Guide, I'd really encourage you to leave a review. We try really hard to produce information to you that's informative, that's timely, that you can actually use and solve problems on your own and at your employment. So if you like to leave a review anywhere you listen to our podcast, please do so. And leave 5 stars, because anything less than 5 is really not as good, right? I'll keep it up. I'll keep the standards up. I'll keep the information flowing at you. If you'd like to send me an email and ask me a question, I'll actually review it and post it on there. You can send it to mcarey@capclaw.com. That's capclaw.com.